Hello friend, in today's video we will learn how we can implement the smart face mask detection project on actual Raspberry Pi hardware. So before start this video, I would like to tell you the simulation part of this video is already covered with my previous video. The video link is given in the description. Also you can watch on the screen. If you want that simulation, please watch that video and you will get simulation of this video by using the Proteus software. So in this video we will implement that project on actual Raspberry Pi hardware. So we will cover how to design this project on actual hardware. Also we will see what are the different types of library that will required to design this type of project and how to install that library on the actual Raspberry Pi hardware. So please watch this complete video so that you will get idea about how to install that library and how to run this project on actual Raspberry Pi hardware. So you can see on the screen I haven't wear the mask, so that no mask detected on my screen. Also the square bar also show the no mask detected. So once I put mask on my, once I take a mask, once I wear the mask, you can see the mask detected message present on the screen and also in the image. So this type of project we will implement on the actual Raspberry Pi hardware. So please watch this complete video so that you will get idea about each and everything. So before start the next part, I request you please subscribe my channel. You can see currently I have 781 subscriber and 1690 public watch hour. And to verify my channel on the YouTube, I require the 1000 subscriber and the 4000 watch hour. And this is only possible with the help of you, with your support. So please click on the subscribe button and click on the like button. Also it also beneficial for you if you subscribe my channel, because you can see up till now I have uploaded the more than 14 video on Raspberry Pi on the Arduino, and all the video are very unique. You will not find any video on the YouTube like this one. So if you want to learn the Raspberry Pi or Arduino from me from the scratch to from zero to hero, then please watch my video, watch my complete video. Each video I will provide all video link in the description. So before execute the program, it is very necessary to see what are the different types of library you need to install in your Raspberry Pi, and how to install that library I will tell you. So first library is TensorFlow, next library Immutable, and third library is CV2. So when you at the first time when you download my code and go to the run module, then you might see this type of error, import error, no module name and respective module name like TensorFlow. So how to resolve that error I will tell you. So first you have to download my complete project folder from my Google Drive link. So once you download my complete project folder from my Google Drive link, you will see face mask detection folder at your side. So inside that folder there are again one folder, and inside that folder there are again many files. So I request you do not change any folder name. Please keep folder name as it is. After that you can see first line first library TensorFlow. So after that you have to go to this file notes. So double click on this file. So once you double click on this file, you can see there are important links. So inside this important link there are some let's say there are article, and if you read this article you will improve your knowledge about TensorFlow and the Immutable. So how to install this error? First you have to open this terminal window. So once you open this terminal window, you have to first copy this command sudo apt get upgrade, copy and paste here, then press enter, and then after the second command you have to copy sudo apt get upgrade, again copy and again paste that command here and press enter. So after that your Raspberry Pi will upgrade and update, and it will take 20 minutes. After that once you update and upgrade Raspberry Pi, you have to copy the third command, pipe install TensorFlow. So copy this command, again go to here, right click and paste. So press enter. So once you press enter, the TensorFlow library start installing in your Raspberry Pi. After that you will get message successfully install TensorFlow. Now next part is with this command, if not TensorFlow not installed in your Raspberry Pi because of Python upgradation. So the alternative way is this one, from this star to this star. So between these two star there are different types of commands. So you have to copy one by one command and paste at here, and one by at the end reboot command. So once you follow all these command, then definitely TensorFlow install in your Raspberry Pi. Let's say with this method also the TensorFlow does not install in your Raspberry Pi. Then the second way is you have to copy this command. You have to copy this complete command. Again go to the this one and paste here and press enter. So with this third command, definitely TensorFlow get installed. So I hope with this first command itself, the TensorFlow get installed in your Raspberry Pi. The next library, Immutils. So how to install Immutils? Again copy this pipe 3, go to your terminal and paste here. So once you paste here, press enter. So once you press enter, successfully Immutils library get installed your Raspberry Pi. And next library is Python OpenCV. So again copy this one, again go to terminal window, again paste here. So once you paste, press enter. So once you press enter, definitely OpenCV library also get installed in your Raspberry Pi. So in this way you can install all this library. It is very important to follow each and every step that I told you and successfully install all the library. Then and then only your program will be run on the Raspberry Pi. So after you install all the library, I hope you install all the library. Then how to run this project, I will tell you right now. So once you download my folder, again go to this folder, and open this file, detect mass video. Right click, open with Python 3. This is the first way. I will tell you next another way to how to run this project. So open with Python 3 if you have Python 3 at this side, or you can go to the Raspberry Pi, then programming, and then Python 3, then go to the file and open. Again go to that folder, then this folder, again this, and select this, detect mass video, open. So once you open, you can go to the run and run module. So this is the one way to run, execute your program. So once I click run and run module, you can see, you will see some warnings in a red line. So don't worry about this warning. So wait for some minute. It will take 2 to 3 minutes to start your camera. So I have plugged my USB camera to Raspberry Pi. You can also use the USB camera and plug any USB port. So I can show you. Meanwhile, this is my USB camera. You can see this is a USB camera, and I have plugged this USB camera inside my this Raspberry Pi USB port. So you can use any USB port and any USB camera. This project successfully run. So once you found starting video stream, that means your project start working and your camera will be start. So now I will tell you how to run your project in a second way. If you don't found the Python 3 from here, so you have to open this folder, again go to this folder and select this file, detect face mask, right click on this file, then open with Thorny Python IDE. So open this with this IDE. So once you open, click on no and click on run button. So once you click on run button, this project again start working with this Thorny IDE also. So if you don't have the Python IDE, so don't worry, you can use this Thorny IDE. So in this two way you can run your project. So you notice that I haven't explained the programming part in this video because the programming part already explained in my simulation video. So if you really want to learn the programming, please watch my first video, the video link given in the description.